Continuing the Jeff Minter story, I have reached Chapter 4, The Tempest. As the 80s gave way to the 90s, times were getting tougher for independent developers as the games business became more corporatized. As the stakes grew larger and larger, Llamasoft's very existence was threatened. While game consoles from Nintendo, Sega, and others were very popular in the US and Japan during the 8-bit era, this was not the case in the UK, where neither the NES nor the Master System made significant inroads. The games business was still dominated by computers, which were open platforms friendly to indies like Llamasoft, but this status quo was changing as 16-bit game systems emerged. The Games Machine? A Newsfield publication. That was November 1988. Anday's attack. Having finished Tripatron and Barak, Jeff turned his attention back to traditional games, choosing to port some of Llamasoft's classics to the ST with enhanced graphics and more features. The first version of Anday's attack. This right here. That's Super Gridrunner. Shortly after, Jeff updated his classic Gridrunner, again with higher quality graphics, new features for the Atari ST. You can play this. Gridrunner. Easy for beginners. Destroy them all. Level 2. Level 3, mind you. Level 4, debug this sunshine. Yeah. Right. Got you, scumbag. Ah, you can move the, yeah. What the hell? Help? Haven't got the controls figured. Smartphone mode is Y. Game over! Never mind the high score, and around this time a British maker of gaming joysticks called Konix announced that it was developing a video game console. The Konix Modi System's claim to fame was that it included controls built into the hardware. The player could swap in a steering wheel, motorcycle handles, or a flight yoke depending on the game. With sales of independent Llamasoft games dropping and the Konix system nowhere to be seen, Jeff takes Llamasoft into new territory, producing games to be published by Atari. The first game, Photon Storm, is a shooter inspired by the arcade game Sinistar, in which a player must shoot down enemy ships while collecting plutonium pods. There's the disc, Photon Storm, on the Atari ST. In 1990, Jeff was contacted by Inmos, a UK-based maker of a powerful computer processor called the Transputer, who wanted to show off the capability of their chip with a real-time light display set to music. Jeff created the first virtual light machine, or VLMO, for the Transputer. Unlike the user-controlled light synth, the VLM automatically created its visuals by interpreting the music. Screenshot. We have Attack of the Mutant Camels 89. Developed, which was cancelled alongside the Konix Modi system in mid-1990. This playable but unfinished version shows what might have been if the console had been released. So there's the disc. You can play it. It feels Defender-ish. Quick check of the move up, move down, left, fire weapon, change weapon with B. Yeah. It is colourful. Aye! Get power-ups. Yeah, this is unfinished, and those damn missiles. Yeah, get plenty of lives and all that. Attack of the Mutant Camels 89, unfinished. Following the demise of the Conic system, the Atari UK also decided to attempt to break into the wide-open British console market with a 16-bit system called Panther, which was based around the same Motorola 68000 processor that powered the Atari ST. Jeff got an early Panther development kit in 1991 and worked on some demos, but Atari cancelled the console that summer. Panther design model. In the early 1990s, independent developers like Pogi, Epic Mega Games, and ID Software were finding success with shareware, giving out games for free and then asking users to send money for future episodes. Shareware distribution had not been tried as much in Europe, but Llamasoft was out of cash, out of options. Llamatron 2112, inspired by the classic arcade shooter Robotron, given the first Llamasoft title to be released as shareware. The entire game was given away for free, along with a README file that explained the concept of shareware and asked users to send £5 to Llamasoft by mail if they enjoyed the game. Thousands of players did, keeping Llamasoft afloat. Llamatron 2112. You can play this. Hey! Great. I was pressing the fire button. Yeah, you use the twin sticks for direction. The fire button teleports you. Oh, you pick those. You pick them up. Collect those. Hey! Idiot! Distributing Llamatron 2112 as shareware not only solved Llamasoft's distribution problems, it also inadvertently brought Jeff and his army of fans even closer together as they rallied to keep Llamasoft afloat with donations. There's a video there. Revenge of the Mutant Camels ST. With the Panther having gone extinct and the Jaguar far off in the future, Jeff went back to the Atari ST, developing a new version of Revenge of the Mutant Camels. Like Llamatron, this was also released shareware. There it is. You can play it. Solo CPU assist. What's this? Do not collect that. I just reversed the controls. We're fighting the weather. Atari Jaguar. Released in late 1993, Atari's final game console was the successor to another machine mentioned earlier in this timeline. The Panther? No, the Connex multi-system, which was based on the Flare 1 technology, while the Atari Jaguar was actually the Flare 2. Twin 32-bit processors leapfrogged the 16-bit technology on the market, but in the end, it was not a commercial success. That is the Jaguar. Tempest 2000, widely considered the best game released for the Jaguar. Tempest 2000 was the perfect marriage of Jeff Minter's two loves, trippy light synthesizer style effects and arcade shoot-'em-up gameplay. So, I've already got a video of this on the channel, as I played a series of Jaguar games, and this game here was one of the games that I played. So you'll find that on the channel. That would be Tempest 2000. Today, Llamasoft is a two-man operation. Jeff's partner and co-developer Ivan Giles Zorzin has been instrumental in keeping Llamasoft's games flowing in an increasingly complex game industry. And there's a video to be played there. Llamasoft's later years. The video features in these timelines were directed by Paul Doherty, who is currently producing a feature documentary about Jeff and Giles titled Heart of Neon. In this clip, Paul gives some insight into his upcoming film. Got another video there. While our story ends here, the history of Llamasoft is still being written. Somewhere in Wales, the sheep are still grazing on a grassy meadow, and Jeff Minter's still there making the games he wants to play the way he wants to make them. The Jeff Minter story. Thanks for watching. See you next time.